We're here.
Hello and welcome to another edition of 5-Star Broadcast. I'm Andy Peck.
And I'm Angelo Parenti.
And this time what we're going to be talking about is the TLC pay-per-view that's coming up this Sunday. We're going to go over each match and give out our predictions.
So first match is going to be the kickoff match between Dolph Ziggler and Fandango.
Yeah, so I kind of joked this week. I called Dolph Ziggler on Twitter Dolph the Kickoff Show Ziggler. Or Dolph pre-show Ziggler or whatever, but he's been on the pre-show the last 4 pay-per-views in a row. I mean, the guy's a workhorse. He could really wrestle. That's going to be a great match, but
it bums me out.
Yeah,
I want him to be pushed so bad, but I just don't know what the problem is. But what do you think about this match? I think it could be a pretty good match.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good match. Both those guys can really wrestle. They're, both definitely really athletic. So I think we're going to see Dolph Ziggler win.
Yeah, that's going to be my pick. Just that, and because I want him to win. I'm not really a fan of Fandango, but
I love Fandango, but I got to go with Dolph Ziggler on this.
And I hope he wins, because if he doesn't, that's going to suck.
Well, moving right along into our next match. This was just announced on SmackDown. It's for the WWE Tag Team Championships, and it's going to be a 4-way tag team match. You got the Rhodes Brothers, you got Rey Mysterio and Big Show, which is a weird tag team. You got the biggest guy and the smallest guy on the roster. That's kind of cool. But
yeah, it's just I think the WWE is lacking in some of main event guys. And I thought when Rey came back, Rey Mysterio, I thought he could have been one of those to help that out.
Yeah, and it seems like that's kind of what they did here. They needed something for Big Show and Mysterio and just kind of threw them in this match. But then you also got 2 other guys that just kind of got thrown together as a tag team, but it's kind of working for them a little bit.
It's working, and if not, if it didn't work, they probably wouldn't even be on this pay-per-view.
Exactly. So you got Ryback and Curtis Axel, who some people are calling Rybaxel. I hope that name doesn't stick because it's awful.
Yeah, it sounds like something for men's hair problems or something.
Somebody said it sounds like a butt cream or something. I gotta go put my Rybaxel on or take my Rybaxel ointment. And the final team, it's the Real Americans. And for this one, I'm going to go with the Real Americans.
Really?
I think we might see the Real Americans pull off their championship win here from the Rhodes Brothers. I don't know if they'll pin one of the Rhodes Brothers, but I think we might start seeing some tension between those two, because it's been talked about that they might have a match at WrestleMania this year. Yeah. So this would be a good place to do it.
I think I'm going to go with you on that, because as great as Cody and Goldust have been together, it might be cool to see them go their separate ways and see what they could do.
Yeah, I would love to see a Goldust single run.
Yeah, have him, especially after the way he's been.
Yeah,
I don't think there's any stopping Goldust.
And I mean, those two have been in some of the best matches of the year that we've seen. So putting those two together, I think it would be an awesome match.
Definitely.
So yeah, I guess we're both agreeing here.
Both. So
far we're same picks. We'll see what happens as we go along, because our next match is for the Intercontinental Championship. It's Big E Langston versus Damian Sandow. What are your thoughts on that, Ange?
I don't think they're gonna take the belt away from Big E right now. I mean, this is what his second pay-per-view match with the title. And it looked like they're giving him a push. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Big E on this one.
I'm going to have to agree. As much as I want to see Damian Sandow with some gold and, to have him be elevated again, because he's kind of had his push taken back a little bit, I do think that we're going to see Big E continue and carry on with his title. And hopefully, that'll mean that it'll be a Big E and Ziggler match. And then maybe they could, face each other at a coming pay-per-view if Big E keeps this title, and then Dolph gets his win and maybe starts pushing him a little bit.
Yeah, because I remember we were talking about that last time. Ziggler won the match. It could have been a really cool feud between them two, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, or maybe even next pay-per-view we'll see a triple threat match with Big E.
They
Damien,
were triple threat heavy before.
Yeah.
Handicapped. Oh, not handicapped. Triple threat.
Yeah. So who knows? We'll see what happens. But so far, out of 3 matches, we're both picking the same. So we'll see what happens this Sunday. Moving right along, we got our Divas champion, AJ Lee, and she'll be defending against Natalia, sorry. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with Natalia on this one.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Me
want.
too.
No, really.
Yeah, because
I want AJ to win, but I think her time's up as champ.
That's how I feel, and even though I think this Sunday is the season finale of Total Divas, I think that's one reason why they would give it to her too, just because
makes sense.
She's become like a big deal on that show, and it seems like they're really pumping that show as much as they could. So why not give the belt to one of the cast members?
Yeah. So unfortunately, I think AJ's run comes to an end, and
I just hope we don't stop seeing AJ.
I don't think we will. She's crazy, and she'll be around in some capacity.
Yeah, and it seems like there's the Total Divas, but they don't usually go against each other. It's like they all go against AJ. So
it's almost like a mini NWO in the Divas division. You got the Total Divas that are invading.
So we're all tied up. Well, we're all with for every match.
We're 4-4 with the same predictions here. Now it might get a little sketchy because we're getting into some 3-on-1 handicap matches, and the first one is CM Punk versus The Shield in a 3-on-1 handicap match. Who are you going with on this one?
I am gonna go with CM Punk because I think The Shield. I think they're gonna break up on Sunday, or we're just gonna see the friction between them reach its all time and just cause them to go at, maybe not completely break up, but just to get to that point where it's so close, but they just can't work together.
Yeah, I agree. Even though, you got CM Punk that's badly injured. He did that promo where he said he wasn't going to win, but that he's going to take them all down. So I really think CM Punk's going to pull out the win in this one. And I think you're right. I think we're going to see the Shield's going to be the cause of their own loss here. There's going to be some miscommunication, definitely between Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns.
Yeah, that's where it seems like it's only been. I don't see much of anything. I feel like Seth Rollins is going to be, the guy who's going to try to keep them together.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, I think the same thing. And I think where they're really going to split apart, I think, is going to be at the Royal Rumble. I think we're going to see, a lot of tension is going to happen at TLC. You're going to see that slowly build over the next few weeks, and then somebody's going to get eliminated in the Royal Rumble.
Great? Well, I don't know, because I was going to say if the Royal Rumble where it was just them 3 in the ring, but they could just wait out the minute for someone else to come in.
Yeah.
But yeah, if someone, if Dean eliminates Roman Reigns eliminates Dean Ambrose, or
I think it'll be Dean will eliminate Roman Reigns in the Royal Rumble. I know we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves, but I think he's going to do that. If that's the route that they're going to go, I see Dean eliminating Roman Reigns.
Gotcha.
He's kind of a sneaky heel like that.
Yes, he is.
And so moving right along to our next 3-on-1 handicap match, we got Daniel Bryan going up against the Wyatt family. And I guess I'll go first this time. I see Daniel Bryan losing this match to the Wyatt family. Same.
So I see him losing, but I don't know what happens though, because if he loses, then he doesn't go with the Wyatts. Does he get the shit beat out of him?
I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. There's rumors of him going with the Wyatt family. Do they take him like they did in the past but not let him go this time? Or I don't know what they're going to do, but I see Daniel Bryan losing. This will be huge for the Wyatt family if they beat Daniel Bryan and do something that, gets a lot of heat on them, because Daniel Bryan's so over right now with the fans. So if
I can't see him going with the Wyatts.
Yeah, no. But if they put him in any sort of danger or anything like that, the fans are going to react and they're going to just hate all over the Wyatt family. And that's what they need right now, because they kind of have, that creepy entrance and everything, and it's cool. And, you could tell they're supposed to be heels, but people don't really hate them all that much.
Yeah.
And I think beating up on Daniel Bryan and really, laying a beating into him is what we're going to see on Sunday, and it's going to get them over big time as heels.
All right, last match.
So what's that? What are we, 5 matches in or 6?
6, counting the kickoff, I think.
6 matches in, and so far we have the same picks.
This last match, before we discuss it, okay, Orton and Cena is our last match, and this is for the whole Undisputed Championship, whatever they're calling it. But okay, on Raw, they kept saying this is the last time you are gonna see the WWE Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship. So does that mean they're only gonna be hanging one belt? They're gonna have the new belt?
No, because on SmackDown they still had both titles hanging.
Okay.
So
yeah, because
no.
I was like, why do they keep saying this is the last time you're gonna see them?
No, you're gonna see it exactly how it was for Raw, and if you watch SmackDown, you're gonna see both titles, one hanging here, one hanging here. They're not gonna be overlapped. So theoretically, one title can be pulled down on each side of a ladder, which I think is what we're going to see. I think we're going to see Cena climbing up. I think we're going to see Orton climbing up. I think you're going to see each man rip down one of the titles. They might flip-flop titles, but I don't see one clear winner coming out of this. What do you think?
I'm going to bring this up quick. It's I don't want to say it's a possible spoiler, okay? I'm not ruining your Walking Dead TV after the show. But, okay, so there was the whole tribute with the troops thing they just did, and they don't air that until later on, after Christmas.
Oh, I don't even know about this.
And they said that Cena didn't have the belt. And
was Orton there or no?
Orton wasn't there, but they said that maybe it means nothing.
Yeah.
But,
interesting. I did see that they were filming there, but I didn't read any of the results or anything. I don't know,
but
people are saying that Triple H is going to walk out with the title.
Yeah, probably.
Because they're guaranteeing one champion, which in my mind means that there won't be one champion, but online people are saying that guarantee means that Triple H will declare himself somehow to be the champion.
I wouldn't even care as long as I just want there to be one champion and it to be... Because it's just they've been building up this whole unification thing. They've had the fans vote on the WWE app, which you could download in the App Store. So why would you just every single pay-per-view has been a screw job finish since the summer.
Yeah, since SummerSlam.
But I don't know what to do because right now it sucks to say, but your scenario is this obvious thing that everyone says is going to happen.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe Triple H will walk out with the titles. I guess we'll see on Sunday, but I'm going to say for my final prediction that each man's going to come down with one title. I don't know what title they're going to come down with, but each one comes down with one title, and we don't see a clear, decisive winner until the Royal Rumble.
I'm going to get both of this, and I'm going to go with Randy Orton.
All right. So there we have it. That's our tiebreaker for all of this, because if we were betting on this, it would be a wash until the main event. So I guess we'll see what happens.
But so if Cena wins, though,
you lose.
And you lose.
Oh yeah, if Cena wins as a whole. Yeah. So we could both be losers here, because he is Super Cena.
He is.
But
did you notice at the end of Raw when he was with the Authority?
Yeah.
Isn't that a little weird? He was looking at Randy Orton just the same way Triple H was looking at Randy Orton.
Yeah, and I think they were just kind of trying to put that in people's minds. I don't think we're going to see a John Cena heel turn. He's way too over, selling too much merch. Maybe next year if Daniel Bryan reaches that level of Cena, which, that crowd on Monday, he was kind of close. And it's his hometown. Cena doesn't get that reaction in his hometown. Daniel Bryan does. So, I guess we'll see what happens. But
other than that, check the next episode coming after this, where we're going to be discussing our contest.
Yeah, we got a contest coming up, so check that out. But we're out of time, right?
We're out of here.
See ya.